Open, vamos, sacudiendo la ropa.
Oh. Like feet?
Sexy movimiento.
I'm in the northern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere.
We're Keith and Dev, and we're trying to make the most of each day traveling around the world. In our last video, we flew to Ecuador and are so excited to start exploring the country.
Subscribe to follow along.
Good morning from Quito, Ecuador. Today we are going to explore. Right now we're having breakfast at the Secret Garden, which is the hostel we're staying at, and it's stunning.
Quito is the capital city of Ecuador and the second highest capital city in the world at 2,850 meters above sea level.
We're about to do a tour now of Quito, organized by Secret Garden, of course, which is a great place. I want to mention that we arrived here yesterday and we connected to Holofly, which is our eSIM data phone plan that we always use. We really recommend it. And like right away, after scanning a QR code, boom, we have data. Like unlimited data for like Latin America. That's the plan we have, and it's amazing. We recommend it, and we have a code if you're interested. All right, we are just starting our tour now, and we're with hostel friends. Let's get to it. Let's explore Quito, baby.
Keith won a coffee, which I'm holding because he has the camera, because he guessed the highest mountain/volcano in Ecuador, which actually is the highest point in the world. And the name starts with a C, and that's all I got.
It's the closest point to the sun.
Closest point to the sun. Also, we're really close to the equator, so we have sunscreen on, and hopefully we don't get sunburned.
Fernando taught us a bit about the history of Quito, including the indigenous Quito people, the Inca Empire, and the Spanish conquest.
Alright, we're now leaving the church compound, which was built by French architects, which is why it looks like Notre Dame. We learned actually so much. Our guide Fernando is actually amazing. He's so knowledgeable. And yeah, we just chatted, learned so much, learned about cuy, which is guinea pig, which is what they eat. He even told us there's a guinea pig ice cream that exists. Like, what? Anyways, it's a lot of fun. It's cool.
And now we're going up the steepest hill.
That's steep.
Super steep. We're training for Cotopaxi, he said.
Hands, please. Close your eyes. Perfecto. The Shuaras. In the jungle of Ecuador, they have this. Los Shuaras tienen esto en la selva ecuatoriana. Ahora sí, 5 seconds, touch. 1.
Is it frutas?
2. No, and it's not a fruit.
Oh.
3.
Some kind of animal?
Depends if you believe in the evolution. Depends, yes or no.
Oh.
4.5.
Pescado.
No, it's not a fish. 4.25. Final answer?
I have no idea.
No idea?
No.
Open your eyes. Do you know what this is?
Like a voodoo?
No. I am telling you because people confuse with voodoo head, okay? This one is the famous shrunken head. Shrunken head, tiny head, reduced head of a human being. Cabeza reducida, okay? What do you think? This head is original, yes or no? ¿Es real esta cabeza?
I hope not.
I don't know if you just put it in your backpack if it was real.
Exactly.
This has been really cool so far. Honestly, we've learned so much. Also, Quito is actually supposed to be Quito, and we've learned about the mixed cultures, the Spanish coming in. Like, honestly, a lot of good history.
And this is an art gallery about the indigenous culture and art, and I had no idea we'd be going to an art gallery. This is beautiful. I can't get over Quito, or Quito as we learned, because I feel like there's so many beautiful places like this, but sadly we did get a lot of warning before coming here, and like don't go outside at night, and that certain places are dangerous. So it's really cool that we have this experience to experience it with a local and in a safe way.
Y ahora sí, chicos, chicas, you were in Colombia, no? Aguardiente, I told you. Aguardiente in Ecuador we call huanchaca or puntas and anís. The name of this alcohol is pájaro azul. Arriba, abajo, al centro un sexy movimiento para adentro, okay? That's the reason, my friends, don't be shy. I want to know your sexy movement, okay? Así que, do it, choose your vida, only one life, okay? Arriba, abajo, al centro, un sexy movimiento para adentro.
Looks good.
¿Listo?
That's very nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes. Over there, because how many faces has this? Two, because for indigenous people, the idea is you never can give your back to the sun. The sun is giving the light, mixing with the Pachamama, and the new life is coming here. For that reason, two faces, okay? Porque el aguardiente, la verdad. Porque es más dulcecito. Porque el aguardiente es más fuerte. More people,
I can see.
okay? Everybody like this, doing this. Perfecto. Second basic step, move your shoulders like this. Perfecto. Número 3, go to the floor. Vamos al piso like this.
Okay, guys, please start moving your feet. Take one of those, guys.
Taking. Legs. Shoulders. Perfecto, like this. Go to the floor. Pam. Pam. Una vez más. Pam. Otra vez. Pam. Ahora like this, close the circle. Pam. Open. Una vez más. Pam. Eso. Right now, move the circle. Vamos a mover the circle. Eso. Pam. Vamos, incluyendo la go. Eso. Ahora, I'm spinning. Una vueltita. Pam. Opposite way of the circle. Vuelta del círculo. Vamos, moviendo para allá. Move. Pam. Eso. Right now, close the circle. Pam. Eso. Una vez más. Pam. Leaving the roads. And right now, look for a partner and the arm. Pam. Perfecto, like this. Pam. Eso. How was this?
Yeah.
Perfecto. Chicos, it was almost 2 minutes. Casi 2 minutos, ¿ok? Exacto. Imagínense 5 hours, 5 horas, indigenous party.
That was so fun.
was
We
so
learned
fun.
some traditional dancing with the masks.
With the masks that have 2 faces because you can't face away from the sun.
You always have to face the sun, and that's why there's 2 faces.
Oh my
So
gosh,
fun.
that was fun.
This is awesome.
How is the flavor? For me, it's like a toasted corn, okay? This one is salty and fried.
¿Se come?
Sí.
No puedo.
Still
Sí. ¿Quién es comiendo?
I'm going to take one as well, okay?
No.
¿Listos? Everybody, you have? Salud.
Yeah.
Una,
not bad.
dos, tres.
Yeah. Well, that was my first cricket. Grasshopper, actually, ever.
And what was it good?
And it was like kind of like a little crispy snack. Doesn't taste like much. Of course, sort of tastes like a bit burnt, a bit earthy. That's it. Like, it wasn't a big deal. I don't know why I've never had a grasshopper before, but I've been wanting to have one for a long time. Kind of funny, eh?
When in Quito.
Yeah, when in Quito. We've suddenly entered a nice building, and now we're gonna go check out a viewpoint. Off we go.
It's a fancy hotel.
We next walked to the library where we learned more about the current political and economic state of the country. Ecuador has been through some hard times the past few years, and hopefully things will start turning around.
Blackberry syrup to get sweet, because I'm going to explain you. Yeah? Making a cream, you know, milk, egg, sugar, 2 more ingredients: pineapple fermentation and craft beer. It's for that reason when you are going to tasting, you are going to feel the gas.
It's made with beer as well.
You are feeling the gas. Perfecto, okay? Suficiente, ¿no?
Wow, it's cool. Yeah, it's like
Ahora, lo más
a
divertido,
foamy,
es super funny,
fun, like
is that
whippy cream,
you are going to
more like
find
Jell-O with
children,
beer taste to it.
niños.
Okay, so we've been learning some more stuff. We were in the library. We learned about the political and economic situation in Ecuador. We're having some food right there. I think we're gonna have some empanadas in a second. We're about to try some food. We got empanadas, vegetarian ceviche, and then
That's the other thing,
you got
it's
yourself
also a
a
popular
veggie
thing.
corn. Kevin, this isn't good. You're also getting juice, and we haven't decided yet which type.
Smells good. We had
La
something like
salsa
this called
naranja.
Lulu in
This
Colombia.
one is. Let me see if they have a guanaba.
Look at
I already forget what it's called.
It's on the wall, Dev. Umita.
Umita. This is called umita. I'm not very good with languages. I'm trying.
Sorry, I'm going to press the fruit, okay? I'm going to give you, and this one is open a little bit, and you can get the smell. To be honest, I don't like it.
Smelly? Yeah. Oh,
Bonito de taxo.
Smell it.
pungent.
Taxo juice, baby banana.
Sour?
fruit.
Oh,
Like feet?
yeah, it doesn't smell good.
That's borojo.
Yeah, maybe we're not gonna get that kind of juice. Corn husk, which you don't eat, and it's like corn and cheese. It's kind of like cornbread. It's good.
What's this?
¿Quieres esa?
This is
Yeah, this is
ketchup?
bueno.
No. Oh, it's a
Oh,
spicy sauce?
the tomato, the three
Some
tomatoes.
salt?
It's really good as well.
Okay.
With the sugar, it's sweet as well.
And then there's tomato juice and onions and white
Yeah,
beans.
vamos a hacer algo.
Interesting mix here.
The taxi one.
All right, I'm gonna have a mouthful here.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's got all the flavors. The crunch. Tomatoes nice. Onions are obviously great. Kind of refreshing. Tastes like a nice snack. It's surprisingly good.
An empanada, which we were told is corn flour, so I can have it with chicken, rice, and vegetables. That's good.
For you.
Oh, this is nice.
But
Very
I'm
nice.
going to order
Ah, this is naranjilla, which we had in Colombia actually. It's called lulo in Colombia though. It's called naranjilla. And it's this fruit. Right here, correct?
Chicos, chicas, final part, okay?
Ooh, sour. But good. Oh, that's nice.
I like it.
Sour and
it's
refreshing,
really
though.
nice, really refreshing. It's lovely.
This is kind of the best part of the day here.
A little lunch or two. I wouldn't say that, but Keith does love food, so.
This ceviche is actually so fun. The white beans, the tomato, the onion. Oh, having a
It's really
feast.
cool.
Having a feast.
This one is our tradition for the Day of Dead, just here in Ecuador, okay?
So this is apparently traditional for the Day of the Dead here in Ecuador, and it's like berries, I think. It's really good. It's really good.
So, for all the stuff we just ate, ceviche, empanada, Devin's cornbread, and the juice as well. I forgot the name of the juice.
We'll get better, we promise. It was
Yeah.
only $4.25 USD for all of that food.
Yeah, currency here is USD, but that is really, really good value.
Wow. Also, we're in another square.
Big square here.
Es chocolate.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, 100% chocolate here.
100%.
Give it that one. Ya. Muy bien. Ahora sí, chicos, chicas.
Oh,
Wow.
we'll taste afterwards.
It's really good.
100%.
Wow.
How
I've
was
had
it?
99 before, but 100? Fruity.
Yes,
Nice.
Rudy.
Fruity.
He's super right for one reason.
I'm super
Ecuador.
right.
Perfecto. This one is Ecuador. Yeah? Friends, our location in this map is here, Quito, capital, okay? What is going to happen if a person is going to tell you, hey, you are going to find cacao here in the Andes, is a liar, because it's super high and it's very cold. En las montañas no existe el cacao, es muy alto y es muy frío, okay? The cacao grows up just in the jungle of Ecuador and in the coast of Ecuador. Solo en estos lugares es donde sale el cacao como tal. My friends, he said you fruity. He's super right because our cacao is coming from the coast of Ecuador. Over there we have mango, banana, lulo, for example, okay?
85.
Muy
Big
bien.
difference. Huh?
So, It is a lot sweeter.
My favorite chocolate is dark chocolate, around 85%.
Was bitter?
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, we're playing Russian roulette here because some pieces are salty, some pieces are spicy. There's chili and sea salt in here.
And it's 70%.
70%. Oh, that one's salty. I got salt. I think this one's got a nice seed in it.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Oh, that's really
normal
nice.
chocolate. It's very good. It tastes like normal chocolate.
Yeah. Sal y ajicito, ¿no? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo se
That's
lo
really good
conoces?
chocolate.
Raro, weird. Yeah.
Ecuadorian chocolate.
Yeah.
It's talking about the actual bean.
Muy bien.
Because it's on the equator. That's where it grows.
Entonces,
The special
chicas,
mixed bean. It's
what
actually
do
really
you
good.
think?
Look, I
Bit of
made a
spice.
spice in that
Bit of
one.
spice. Chocolate with Ecuadorian coffee now.
I think it's gonna be my favorite. Chocolate and coffee. My two favorite things.
Oh yeah,
It's so good.
that's really nice.
Yeah.
That little pieces of
Amazing.
beans, amazing.
Yeah. How was coffee? Same?
So
Or
good.
same?
And just like that, we said bye to Fernando, and we are now on a shuttle to get to the equator.
of the earth.
Middle of the earth, they call it.
Also through our hostel, which is amazing.
Yeah,
Super
Seeker
sweet.
Garden, let's go. After a quick little bus ride and a guide and chatting with friends from the hostel, we made it to the center of the earth.
We're at the equator. 0000. So we're at a museum, so we're gonna learn some things and then I think do some like science experiments between the two sides.
Yeah, so this is latitude 0. How cool is that? We're the closest point of the sun.
So hopefully we don't get sunburned.
Yeah, we gotta be careful of that. We're now exploring this museum site, which was really cool because we just walked into this sort of like traditional Andes home, and they showed us little guinea pigs, which obviously they eat and they used to smoke. Yeah, it's very cool here. And
I'm in the northern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere. We just took a picture and I was in the southern hemisphere and Keith was in the north. We are on opposite sides of the world. What?
it's actually so cool. So over here, we're gonna go to see that monument is where the French came and declared that the latitude 0, but actually in fact it's about 240 meters off. It's right here, this is the real line.
But they did pretty good considering.
Pretty incredible. This
And
is the
they-
line that splits the world in half.
And we learned they came to Ecuador specifically because of the height, like because we're in the mountains and it's the only place on the equator that's this high up in the world.
It's the highest point, I mean it's the closest point to the
the
sun, and also gravity here is lower technically.
So we weigh less apparently.
We weigh less, so that was
learning
kind of
so much.
interesting stat. Our guide showed us some really neat features about the equator. First being the Coriolis effect, which is a result of the Earth's rotation causing moving particles like air and water to be deflected left or right.
Should Ecuador rotates here, just on the line. Excelente. No rotation. Straight down, like my economy. Are you ready? Please, mis amigos, watch the lips. Look at the lips. 1,
But it's still hard.
and 3. Do you see it? A very tiny movement, but on the same place, and then
And
straight down. 2 and 3.
So, in the northern hemisphere, draining water will spin counterclockwise, and in the southern hemisphere, it will spin clockwise.
Clockwise, right? Let's go to Colombia. 3. Okay, mis amigos. Important tip, my friends. The egg is always straight. I am never moving it like this. I am moving the base like a cross, like a circle, but the egg is always straight. Okay? Very tiny movements till you get the sweet spot. Thank you. I am doing this every single day. So it is easy for me, right? But it's more difficult than it looks. If you do this, if you do the same, I will give you an egg master diploma.
another neat concept is that balancing an egg should be easier on the equator,
So far, 2 egg
but it's
masters.
still hard. No way.
Oh my!
Yeah,
3 egg
it's a trick
masters.
egg,
High
it's a trick
five.
egg. Woo!
Excelente.
I got the egg balance. Look at that.
Yes.
I am the egg man.
So yours is
Okay, give it a go, Devin.
the egg should be in the straight up position. Okay? You want to try it this side? Yeah. Perfect. Oh my!
Yeah.
I did it.
You got it. Let's go down. Way to go.
Excellent. When to go long, sure, please go ahead.
Apparently, it's even more difficult than normal to walk in a straight line with your eyes closed on the equator. In fact, you tend to get pulled to the north or the south.
So, there you go.
Nice.
Perfect. Arms out, chin up, close your eyes and toe.
Oh, you're right.
Too much tequila.
I wish.
So not enough.
Not enough.
Chile.
Really?
Argentina. Mis amigos.
Okay, so supposedly pushing up on Devin, who's gonna push down on my hands, it's gonna be harder at the equator than against the wall.
He was trying to.
Do it again.
Don't go as hard as you want.
Okay, fine, better. Check it.
I feel like it was equally as easy for me.
That's bad in the shoulders. It's not a good thing to do for your shoulders. Keep going. This final test is hard to explain, and we aren't sure what caused it exactly or if it's true at all. But it was still fun. Yeah. She was weak for both takes.
We got an egg certificate because we both did it. So we got both our names.
Keith and Devin.
Devin and Keith, because I
Egg
wrote it.
masters. Well deserved.